getting ready to start Gatorade Duel number 1 here at Daytona. Well, Jacob Hart got himself the pole for the Daytona 500. Congrats to him, but if he gets wrecked in this Gatorade Duel, he'll have to go to a backup and have to go to the rear of the field and will not keep his starting position. But if he does get wrecked and keep running, he will be able to keep his spot. But if he wrecks out, then you know he's out. Alongside Zach Fitzwater, that one team went to victory lane in Gatorade Duel last season. Hart's going to lead us down. 16 laps of racing in this Gatorade Duel, and we are green and racing. Down the back straightaway already, Chris Louvier and the rookie of the number 17. That car went to victory lane in the Daytona 500 last season, already shuffling the 19 of Jacob Hart back. Chris Louvier and the number 17 trying to be one of them rookies this season to pretty much show out. Richard Johnson, Nick Mace working their way forward. Zach Fitzwater did a good job to not get shuffled back too much on the start of the race, especially being on the outside groove there, fourth to the line. Charles Jackson and not Noah Hart, that is Tristan Woolhoit, number 88 down the inside there. But already on the outside, Jacob Hart down a lot, nearly outside the top 10, as his teammate and brother in behind him there. That's not really the paint scheme for Jacob Hart's Daytona 500. For some reason, I clicked the wrong car that he was driving, so that's the font he's driving. But look at this guy here, Charles Jackson. We ended up winning the Season 4 Daytona 500, and that was way back then. That was back 11 seasons ago, and I think we just had a wreck. Oh no, but I think the 90 hit the wall. James Shelley, who's really dropped back here. Charles Jackson leads it at the line. Really close, hard racing. Attaboy to guys like Chris Washer, Raymond Fisher, and the 7 car Zach Rogers there. Especially on the number 10 of Raymond Fisher. He's a real good, talented driver in the series, and it's a shame to see him in a underfunded team, but we have seen him in this underfunded car before do well, and maybe Raymond Fisher can do something here. Whoa, Richard Johnson, Nick Mace, really close there. Whoa, Nick Mace nearly turned Johnson there, and the number 20. 3 wide racing, really close. And it looks like Tristan Woolhoit is pulling the gap right now. Really big gap on the field there. All by lonesome up front. Chris Washer, Raymond Fisher up front. And back in the rear of the field, James Shelley, who did really well in qualifying, is already losing the draft. But down the back straightaway, we got Eric Burton in number 16, leading Sean Galligan in number 45. Right behind him there. Whoa, they're really close. Behind him there, Chris Louvier got turned around. And there's the 5 car. Jordan Davis drifted around that turn. Chris Louvier, Charles Sanford, Richard Johnson, Nick Mace, defending champion, is involved. Oh man, I saw Chris Louvier get turned in the back there, and it is going to be Tristan Woolhoit leading it back to the start-finish. It was really close together right here. As you can see right there, Richard Johnson gets into Chris Louvier, down into Noah Hart. Noah Hart was able to, Noah Hart did a really good job to keep it saved. So did the 5 of Jordan Davis, but up into Charles Sanford. Sanford had nowhere of knowing that was going to happen to him. Nick Mace just an innocent bystander of that as well. So a 4-car wreck in the turners number 3 and 4. Pretty much ends Richard Johnson, Nick Mace, Chris Louvier, and Charles Sanford's hopes at getting the win here in the Gatorade Duel number 1. Boy, that drift was quite something there. Just a slight contact in the number 17, turned him around right there. And Richard Johnson went turning around right there, so that's not the way he wanted to start off his season 15. Getting ready to go back green and racing. Tristan Woolhoit and the number 88. He's going to lead us down to the green of the race. Eric Burton's going to be starting in second. Sean Galligan's going to be right there in the third position. DJ Curtis in 4th, and Jonathan Scavney, one of the underfunded drivers, doing really well to be in the top 5 here. But up front, Eric Burton. I think it's going to be very hard to stop Burton here. With only about 5 laps to go. Burton back in that car that has been so good to him in that number 16. I don't think he's going to be challenged in these last few laps. But he's going to have Tristan Woolhoit, DJ Curtis, Sean Galligan, and them behind him. But back here, some fast cars really got taken out. Nick Mace is still running really strong after getting turned around. Richard Johnson and Chris Louviere looks slow and off the pace. But coming back around here, Eric Burton. Looks like he's going to get it done here today as it looks right now. He just looks unstoppable right now, leading Tristan Woolhoit and DJ Curtis. Boy, Jonathan Scavnicki's really being in the way here of the guys behind him. The front 3 are single file, and that's what they really need to do, while Scavnicki, the underfunded driver, tries all he can to get up there, but really can't make anything happen. Jacob Park gets by him right there, and Hart now shoots for the 4th position, and now leads Jake Bassinger and Charles Jackson back to the front. I bet you some of these guys are happy to be up here. Now, the 77 team was so close to winning Gatorade Duel number 2 last season with Trent Togger. They was leading the race in the last few laps with Togger, but they're up here with DJ Curtis, and he's up here in 3rd. But Jacob Hart is trying all he can. He leads Jake Bassinger, Jackson right behind him there. Bassinger's never won a Sony Cup Series event, and even though this isn't a points-paying event, Bassinger would love to get himself a win. He's tried all he could. Oh boy, Curtis is trying with all his muscle. Curtis knows he doesn't have a very fast car this season, but he knows this is one of his best shots. Raymond Fisher knows he don't have a good car this season, but is going to try with all his might. Look how fast that 10 actually is. Raymond Fisher trying with all his might to get up there and make an upset with this. Here comes Charles Jackson, number 15. Couldn't get low there. Eric Burton, like I said, is looking really, really strong. Tristan Woolhoit he looks like he's content with driving right in behind of Eric Burton there, but Jacob Hart is so not content with 3rd. He goes low on the 88 car here. Up to 2nd goes the number 19. Coming back around, I think it'll only be 4 laps to go. Look at how fast but Raymond Fisher is. Goodness me. Raymond Fisher, number 10, is trying to upset this race here and try and win here. He's now reeled in the gap and got her 8 underneath the number 19. He's got Charles Jackson, Bassinger, and the number 5, Jordan Davis, who was so close to wrecking it there. Nick Mace, who was involved in the last wreck, he's up here as well. Charles Jackson, is down low at number 10 of Raymond Fisher. Jake Bassinger, even lower, 3 wide for 2nd spot. Coming back around, it'll only be 3 laps of racing to go here at the stripe. Charles Jackson, Jake Bassinger, Roush Fenway cars up front. Then you got Hendrick cars of the number 5 of Jordan Davis and Nick Mason behind him there. 3 wide for 2nd. Mace, who was involved in the last wreck. Looks like none of that damage was involving really big on him. He now goes for the 2nd spot there. Tristan Woolhoit in the number 88 goes down low. Not Jeff James. I keep thinking this is the season 14 roster, but no, this is the season 15 one. Tristan Woolhoit down low at number 48 of Nick Mace. And he looks like he's going to get down there. Yes, he does. 2 4s at the point. And here comes it. 2 Dodges in behind him there. No, that's 1 Dodge. That's a 4 to the number 77 in behind. Round in the final few turns, it'll only be a few laps of racing to go. Eric Burton returning to the car he won the championship with only 2 laps to go. Can he win the very first race of the season 15 season? Boy, oh boy, he's trying to all his might. That 88 car of Tristan Woolhoit has been in his mirror all race long, as it seems. The front 3 kind of break away here, but the 18 car is reeling him back in. But will Woolhoit make a move with a lap and a half to go? Woolhoit stays in line. Number 7 is Zach Rogers, the underfunded team, trying to make an upset in this field as well. Here comes Alan Cavanaro. He's trying to win here. The car he drove for last season's reeling him in as well. Front 5 break away at the front, but it's Eric Burton leading the way. White flag is in the air. Alan Cavanaro ducks out. Tristan Woolhoit stays in behind there. two Fords up in the front. Can Will Hoyt mount a charge, or is he content with running in second? White flag is out. Eric Burton, he's led the way ever since the start of the race. And Will Hoyt doesn't look like he's got the car enough to pass him. And he looks like he's okay with trying to stay where he's at right now. Down the back straightaway for the final time, Will Hoyt stays in behind Eric Burton. No challenge for Burton. Will Hoyt stays where he's at. Cavanaro and Jacob Hart and Zach Rogers, the top 5, coming back to start-finish line to end Gatorade Duel number 1. It's going to be Eric Burton all the way. Season 9 champion of Eric Burton, returning the number champion's car. Eric Burton wins out in the Daytona 500 Gatorade Duel number 1. Charles Jackson drove that car last season, almost won the finale, almost won out at Zenjoltas, the final 2 races. Charles Jackson did in that car. Just didn't have the season that he would like in that 16 car, but Burton jumped back with the 16 crew that he won the championship with back in season number 9, and gets himself a win in the very first race he attends, the Gatorade Duel number 1. Congratulations to Burton. Let's get you to your finishing results, and we'll head on over to Gatorade Duel number 2.